Hello and welcome to Love, Life and Trends, where we dive deep into complexities of relationship, the changing nature of modern love, and how new trends are reshaping the way we connect in today's world. I'm your host, Jasleen, and today we are talking about something that's on everybody's mind: relationship, situationship, and the fascinating trend that are changing how we view love. So let's get real, let's get deep and talk about how romance is evolving around 21st century. Let's start with something many of us have either experienced or witnessed. Situationship. Sounds familiar, right? You meet someone, have some amazing moments together, and somehow the relationship never gets really moved on. There's no clear title, no defined expectations, but there's something. But what exactly? And how does it differ from an actual relationship? First, let's break down the term situationship. It's that undefined gray area where people connect, but there's an unspoken tension that keeps things in a limbo. You might go on dates, spend intimate time together, but you are not really dating. And guess what? It can feel comfortable or confusing. And that's where things get tricky. The rise of situationship is a reflection of a larger trend in the way our generation, especially in the digital age, view commitments. We are in a time where connections are fast, instant, and sometimes fleeting. Social media platforms, dating apps, and the pressure to always be on have shifted our expectations. It's like we are afraid to label things because, well, what if we are missing out on something better? I'll be honest with you, I have been there in a situationship where I was emotionally invested but had no real answer. I remember hanging out with someone and the moment felt so genuine. But when it came to defining it, they would say something like, "Oh, I'm not looking for anything serious right now." I wasn't sure if I should take that sign as to back off or just to say in a safe zone where nothing was clear. Have you ever been in a gray space where you are not really sure where you stand but you are still investing your time and energy? Now let's talk about the actual relationship. A lot of us still crave for genuine, deep connection where things are clear. You know, the kind of relationship where you can talk about the future together, trust each other, and most importantly, support each other's personal growth. But in this fast paced, always connected world, is it possible? Or is it just a dream of a past? Take a moment to think about how relationships have been evolved, especially in the age of social media. Now everyone's posting relationships goal and showcasing their love life to thousands of their followers. Relationships are no longer just about what's happening behind the closed door. They are a brand. It's about performance and public approval. And while some of that is genuine, I can't help but wonder, has love become an algorithm? Speaking of this new performance culture, let's talk about some of the trends that are shaping modern relationships today. Ghosting and the impacts. First, we have all heard about ghosting, right? One moment you are texting, making plans, and then silent. Nothing. It's like they have vanished into the thin air. It's the modern version of rejection. And it became so normalized in dating culture that's almost expected now. But the emotional toll of ghosting is real. It can leave you questioning your worth, your self esteem, and even make you doubt whether anything real ever existed. Then there's breadcrumbing. It's when someone gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked but never actually commits. It's subtle form of manipulation. And honestly, it can be the one of the most draining experiences. You are constantly waiting for that breadcrumb to fall, but you are never actually satisfied. So, what does all this mean for us? Are we heading towards a world where authentic relationships are the things of past? Or is there a chance of real connection in this fast paced, tech driven world? The truth is, I think it's possible. But we have to be more intentional, we have to be clear about our needs and expectations, and not let ourselves get swept away by the trends that doesn't serve us. As we continue to navigate love in the digital age, we need to remember that love isn't an algorithm. It's about trust, vulnerability, and understanding. And sometimes the best relationships are the ones that aren't rushed, that don't follow the trend, that evolve in their own time. Thank you for joining me today on Love, Life, and Trends. I hope this episode has given you some insight into the shifting dynamics of modern relationships. Remember, whether it's a situationship or a deep relation, the most important thing is staying true to yourself and what you truly want. Until next time, stay connected, stay grounded, and keep embracing love in all its form. Thank you. Bye bye.